Morning, Madam students. Am I audible? Am I audible? Hello. Am I audible to you guys? So please respond if you can hear me. Okay, in last class, I just mentioned about infix, prefix, and postfix, and I also showed one simple example for infix to prefix and suffix conversion. We show one of this to you. Can you see what the Okay, so first we have to know theoretically how we can convert infix to prefix and postfix. So what is infix? Any notation which is in this normal content is an infix. For example, first E. Okay, this is your infix notation. Okay, so by following the convention, any operators, exponential has the highest priority. And in this expression, a bracket is already given. If bracket is already given, that means we will evaluate this expression first. Okay, after evaluating this expression, we will do this part. Okay, after evaluating this, we will do this because multiplication has higher precedence than the addition. Okay, in this sense, we will do this. So what will be the prefix? And let's see this. Let's see the postfix first. How will you do it? First, this expression is into what is the postfix? You have to bring the operator after the operator, right? So again, in this bracket also, you will do this portion first. That means see the This one. Okay. Now, again, evaluate this part. Now your bracket portion will be finished. You bring this subtraction sign here, E minus. Okay. So this is the main thing for this part, right? C D exponential, then E, then minus. Okay, this part done. So postfix. After that, what's the remaining part? You need to do this part and after that, addition part. Okay. So what will be to resign? We have to bring this multiplication here. So D, E, D, this will remain same, then it will come here. Okay, before this whole expression. So this part done. Now you have to do this part. So ultimately this addition part will come here. So final expression will be A, B, C, G, E minus multiplication and plus. This is the postfix notation for this infix expression. Okay. Now what is the prefix? We have to bring all the operators before the operator. So prefix will be same thing here. You have to bring it before. So writing the expression form. So bring everything before. That means for this CD, right? Then you bring this portion, this subtraction sign before this portion, that means minus exponential CD. Okay, so this part we have to evaluate. The postfix addition for this part is this one. But now you do the rest part. That means multiplication will come first, and after that, the whole expression will come. So bring this multiplication sign before B, that means A plus minus. This is this part. Okay. Finally, you do the last, that means put addition part before B. Okay, so the postfix for this expression is this one, and prefix will be this one. Is this part clear to you guys? Understood how we convert infix to prefix and postfix? Yes, no. Want me to repeat again and again? In postfix, you have to follow the brackets. If brackets is not given, then you have to see the operator precedence. And if some operators have an equal number of precedents, then we have to go for the associativity. Highest precedence is for the exponential part. It has the highest. Second highest is the multiplication and divide. Would have same precedence, but it will follow up the left to right associativity. Then third precedence is plus and minus. Plus and minus. So if you want to do it initially, then you can just give the brackets. Which part do you evaluate first? For here, you have to evaluate this expression first. Again, inside this expression, exponential has the higher precedence over minus. So CD, this will come here first. Okay, after that, this subtraction sign will come here. So postfix notation for this expression is this one. Okay. Next, what you have? One is plus, one is multiplication. So multiplication has higher precedence. So you will bring this multiplication sign here. So after that, you will bring this plus sign here. This is the postfix. For the prefix, it's the origin. You will bring everything in front of the operands. So your exponential sign will come before C and D. Negative sign will come before this. So this is the prefix for this whole expression. Then again, same thing, multiplication will come after B. Okay. Then the plus sign will come after. Is this example clear to you guys? If no, please say something. Don't keep quiet. Later, don't say like I didn't understand it. Am I audible to you guys? Roll number 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the example clear to you? Understood what's happening? How you can convert infix to prefix or postfix?
Ma'am,
কোৱা কিবা বুজি পোৱা নাই কোৱা
ma'am, fourth fixer, ma'am, এইখিনি second part or এইখিনি বুজি পোৱা নাই।
postfix
Ma'am, বুজি পাইছো কিন্তু ma'am, অলপমান কনফিউজ হৈ আছে ma'am।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে let's see then I will give you like homework then only it will be clear to you guys. If you don't do it yourself, it's difficult. A plus B into C plus D. This expression I am giving the brackets already. Okay, I'm already giving the brackets. So what will be the prefix? Yes. I'll evaluate this part first. Okay. So A B plus C plus D. Right? So at the same time, I can also evaluate this part also. But if I evaluate this part, what will be the expression? Plus C and D. Correct? For both brackets. This part is this and this part is this. Finally, you have to evaluate the whole expression. This is one operator. This is the operator here. This is operand 1. This is operand 2. So this sign will come before this. So main answer is plus 3b plus C. So what will be the postfix for here? Same thing, you have to bring this plus sign after both operands. Then AB plus into CD plus, okay, now we evaluate AB plus plus D plus, and finally this multiplication will come. This is the postfix. Got the difference? Here we did the same thing. Evaluate anything which is inside the bracket first. Okay, then you can give your imaginary brackets as per the precedence. So after evaluating this expression, you will evaluate multiplication sign because it has the higher distance over plus sign. So this multiplication will come here after evaluating this. Here, this is your operand 2 and this is your operand 1 and this is the operator. So this sign will come here. So this is again operator 1. This is 2 and this is the operator. So now for this whole expression, this whole string is a operator 2 and this is operator 1. Okay. For this, again, you're bringing this plus sign beforehand. So this is the operator operand 1 and this is the operand 2 and this is the operator. Okay, so whatever expression you get, just remember it will always be in the form operand, operator, and another operand. So whatever big expression you get, you have to make sure you can divide it into two operands, operand 1 and operand 2. Then there will be one operator. Okay. I'm giving you guys a homework. Show me in next class. Everyone must submit P plus P. And you have to show the steps also. Okay. Plus. Okay, this is the infix. You have to find the postfix and prefix. This is the A plus B into C minus D minus B into F plus G. Write it down. Let me know once you are done writing the homework. You're done. Have you all written the homework? You have to give it in next class. Yes, no. Okay. So this is the normal way. Now we will see how we use a stack to evaluate these expressions. Our main thing is to evaluate with the help of stack, right? So let's come to the part infix evaluation. What is infix postfix evaluation? Okay. So in your compiler, most of the expressions are written in postfix. Even we write in infix, it is converted to the postfix notations only. Then after that, your compiler evaluate that expression. So how does it evaluate? First, it scans the expression from left to right. Okay, then if it is an operand, push it to the stack. And if it is an operator, pull operand from the stack and perform operation. Okay, then store the output of the step tree and back to the stack. Then scan the expression until all operands are concealed. Then pop the stack and perform the operation. So let's see the example how we can do it. For example, you have written this expression, okay? So what is the main answer for this? 2 into 3, 6, then 5 into 4, 20, then you plus it, then you minus it, the answer will be 70. So whenever you write any input expression or mathematical operation like this, the compiler will convert it into a postfix notation. So this is the postfix notation for this infix. So now your compiler will evaluate this postfix expressions only, not the infix. So what's the algorithm say? First, it will have an empty step. Whenever it will find an operand, it will push it to the stack. Okay, the moment it will find an operator, it will perform the operation, then push the result back to the stack. So first, what is the operand? What's the thing? It's an operand. 2 is a number. It's an operand. So it will push the number into the stack first. Okay, done. Next is 3. It's again an operand. So it will push it to the stack. Okay. Next was the expression. It's an operator. It's a multiplication. So what we will do here, next compiler will do, it will pop out both the numbers. It will pop out both 3 and 2. Then perform the operation. That means 2 into 3 is 6. Then the result will be pushed back to the stack again. So 2 plus 3 plus 2 into 3 is 6. So it will pop out 2 and 3 first, then multiply it, then the result will push back to the stack again. Okay, now your stack contains only 6. Okay, now scan again. Now you have the number 5. So it's an operand. So we'll push it to the stack again. Okay, next operand is 4. So you will push it to the stack again. Okay, next you have a multiplication sign. So multiplication sign, what you will do? You will pop out the top 2 operands. So what are the top 2 operand 4 and 5. So you will pop out 4 and 5. You will multiply it. What's the multiplication? 4 into 5 is 20. So the result 20 will be pushed back into the stack again. Okay, from 4 and 5, multiply it and push the result, which is 20. Okay, next you scan again. Now you have a plus sign. So again you do the same thing. Pop out two operands, 20 plus 6, 26. So you will push the result 26 here. Okay, now scan again. You have a 9. So it's a operand. So you will push 9 here. Okay, next scan again. It's a minus sign. So what you will do? You will simply minus 26 and 9. Okay, answer will be 7. So you will pop 9 and 26, then minus it and push the 17 here. Okay, here you will not check the conversion like 9 minus 26 or 26 minus 9. Okay, it will be simply subtraction. The minus thing won't come here. Okay, you will simply pop 26 and first you will pop this one first, then push the result. So this is how compiler evaluates postfix notation with the help of step. Is this example clear? Whenever it sees operand, it push to the stack. Okay, first I got two numbers, so I just push. Next I got an operator which is multiplication. So I will pop out top two operand and perform the operation which is a multiplication. So after that result will be pushed back to the stack again. Okay, then again next step, whenever you see numbers, push it to the stack. Whenever you find an operator, you pop out top two operands, perform the operation, push back the result. So this is how you evaluate postfix. Using stack. Is this one clear? This is the postfix. It's evaluating only the postfix notation only, not the infix one. And this showing the infix notation here just for you guys to understand it. Result should be 70. So after evaluation, you are getting the 17. You get the picture for it, right? And let me know. Is this one clear? Yes. If yes, then I'm giving you a homework again. Okay. Okay, this one you have to already find. Next, what you have to find is evaluate postfix using tab. Okay, so what you have to do? 2, 3 plus. Okay, it's a plus sign. Then 3, 1 plus, and this is a multiplication. Okay, we have to evaluate this with the help of step. Okay, same way I showed in the example. Is this clear? This is the example I have shown you guys. How to evaluate. If you want to explain, I can explain again. First, step will be empty. The moment you will see operand, you will push. Next, can it's 3 operand, you push 3. Next is the operator, so you pop out both top two operands, that is 3 and 2, multiply it. 2 into 3 is 6, then push the 6 here. Pop 2 and 3 and push 6. Okay. Next is operand again, so push 5 into the stack. Okay. Next is the operand again, so push 4 here. Okay. Next again it's a multiplication sign. What you will do? Pop top 2, which is 4 into 5, and answer is 20, so we will push 20 here. Okay, pop 4 and 5, push 20. Okay, next you have a plus sign. Okay, plus sign means you will pop out 20 and 6. 20 plus 6 is 26, and result 26 will be pushed onto the stack again. Okay, next you have 9. Okay, so you push 9 here. Okay, next you have a minus sign. That means you pop both 9 and 26. Answer is 17, and put the result into the stack again. As how you evaluate postfix expression with the help of stack. Is this clear? If yes, just do it. This is the homework. It's an easy one. 2, 3 plus 3, 1 plus, and multiplications. So you have to do both of them. 1 and 2. Write it down. I assume it's okay. It's going to end in 4 minutes. In next class, we will see how you can convert infix to prefix or postfix with the help of stack. Okay, it's a different story. It is slightly different than how you evaluate postfix expression. Okay, today we have seen theoretically how we convert infix to prefix and postfix. Okay, for that you have this homework. Then we have also checked how to evaluate postfix notation using stack. Okay. In next class, we will see how you can convert this infix to prefix or postfix with the help of stack. Okay. So we have to do all these programs. In today's lab class, we will see how to implement a stack with the help of programs. Okay. Is it clear? Sharing. I want everyone to submit the my next class. কিবা বুজি নাপালে directly সুধিবা চুপচাপ বহি নাথাকিবা Is that clear for you guys? If you guys have any confusion, ask immediately. Is it clear? Everyone wrote the homework? Yes? No? Yes. What's about others? Are you guys listening to me? Am I audible? Roll number 6. Budibaisha? Yes, respond. If you guys don't respond, I don't know whether you guys listening to me or not, whether you guys understanding me. This part is very important for any competitive exam you give in your future. And if you don't understand, don't shy to ask questions. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'll see you in the lab class.